Hello and welcome to this edition of On the Radar for Custom Magazine. I'm Danielle Masterson. We are in Lincoln Park at Beermiscuous, a beer cafe, and they have a huge selection of locally craft beers. So let's head inside and check it out. So here we are at Beermiscuous. First of all, what is the story behind that name?
So it's interesting because in the craft beer community, so many people are not wedded to a brand anymore. So they don't have a go-to beer that they put in their fridge every night. They're always on the hunt for something new. So I've read articles over many, many years that the craft beer drinker today is promiscuous. They're always looking for that new thing. And so Beermiscuous just really clicked because we wanted to create a concept that catered to that individual.
Okay, and this concept is something I've never seen before. It's kind of like a coffee shop, but with beer. How did you come up with that?
So just years of my kind of frustrations in the market. Great beer places many times were just a traditional bar. And I was looking for a different kind of place to enjoy craft beer. As an entrepreneur, many times that was late afternoon, and instead of going into a bar, I wanted to be in a coffee shop to get a little work done or have a business meeting. So I wanted a different environment that wasn't a loud, obnoxious bar scene where somebody's throwing back a happy birthday 21 shot next to you while you're trying to enjoy this great $10 craft beer that you haven't had before.
And speaking of cafe, you offer BYOF.
That's right.
What is that?
So it's bring your own food. So a whole different concept here in Chicago than BYOB. We got a lot of great BYOB places right around us here, but we didn't want to focus on the food. We wanted to focus on beer.
So you can go across the street, pick up a pizza, come over here and have a local beer.
Very easily. And we've got delivery guys that'll bring a pizza in or whatever they'd like. They'll carry it right to your table.
And how many beers do you have?
So right now we carry about 370 in our coolers. Those are all single bottle formats, and those are different selections. Of that 370, about 130, 135 are local Chicago brewers. So very hyper Chicago focused. It's one of our staples.
Now I noticed that there's a chart over there. How does that work?
So it's an easy way to take a look as you're walking into the cafe. And it's really set up for light and dark in terms of color. Bitterness is one of the scales as well, so a lot of times people are turned off by bitterness, so they want a little sweeter beer, a little maltier beer. So you can really quickly identify what part of the chart you're in. And then there's colors on that, so those colors relate to styles. And then we carry that theme all the way through our coolers on our shelf tag. So if you figure out I'm a wheat fan, and that's the kind of style I like in that quadrant, the yellow tags and the coolers are things you would look for. So it makes it super simple to walk through the coolers and find and identify things that you're going to like.
So Paul, what we do here at Custom Magazine is talk about a lot of things that are on the radar. What's something that's kind of up and coming in your world?
Great question, because we just signed up with a new tech company called Local, which was combined with We Deliver, all one company. We Deliver came out of 1871, the tech incubator downtown, and it's thriving today and rolling out a product to the market called Locally. And it allows small businesses in the community like us to deliver direct to the consumer. So if you're sitting in your living room and you'd like some beer from Beermiscuous, you can download the Locally app, hit a few buttons, and have beer delivered within a few hours.
Paul, well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the conversation.
Well, I've got my mix and match six-pack, and I'm officially ready for the weekend. For On the Radar, I'm Danielle Masterson. See you next time.